The August place to be. Still is and always will be. But this year, for a second year, it's all happening here. On this first weekend in June, while the heavy lifting continues downstate, the eyes of the racing world are focused upstate. Saratoga Racecourse in Saratoga Springs, New York, site of the 157th Belmont Stakes.
It's Train the Trainer through a half in 46-1. Prince Valiant, soon to be king, angled off the rail for the drive. They're at the top of the stretch, and it is still Train the Trainer digging in, maintaining that lead of 2 lengths as soon to be king moves into second. Prince Valiant is in third, a 16th to go. Train the Trainer in command. Prince Valiant, soon to be king, battling out for second. It's Train the Trainer dominant in the Mike Lee. Quarters in 1:11-2. Dr. Kraft is next as Bank Frenzy has taken command at the top of the stretch. Mama's Gold along the inside is asked to battle back and is bravely doing just that as they come to the 8th pole. 4 lengths to Drake's Passage, who's coming with his run now. Coming to the 16th pole, and Mama's Gold resurgent on the inside of Bank Frenzy. Bank Frenzy, Mama's Gold, Bank Frenzy's in front, and Bank Frenzy, a hard-fought winner of for Mythical, who continues to show the way, blinging it back, now moves into second. Merciless Annihilator losing ground third. A hard-ridden Romeo is 7 lengths off the lead, and Baytown Dreamer there at the top of the stretch. And it's Mythical with a 2-length lead, chased intently by Blinging It Back. These two dominating as Baytown Dreamer moves into third. Final furlong, Mythical still full of run. Mythical 3-length lead over Blinging It Back, and that's how they'll finish. Mythical beats the boys and wins stylishly. Blinging. For Sassy CW, who blazes the way to the quarter pole with an expanding 3, make it a 4-length lead. Vernon Valley maintains the second spot at the top of the stretch, and Gina B angles to the middle of the racetrack for her run. They're at the top of the stretch, and Sassy CW continues to pour it on with a 4-length lead. Gina B gathering momentum on the outside of Vernon Valley. They come to the 16th pole, and Sassy CW by 4. Gina B a solid second. Sassy CW all the way in the Astoria. And it is Velvet Vortex who has been in command the entire journey, coming to the quarter pole with a 2-length lead. Limes Don't Lie trying to rev up in second. Table Flirt angles to the far outside for the drive. Pratt asking Velvet Vortex now, and Velvet Vortex responds with a big stretch kick. 4 lengths now on Table Flirt, who's running on nicely into second. Limes Don't Lie in third. Velvet Vortex, Table Flirt. It will be Velvet Vortex all the way. Kept to her task. into contention now with a 3-wide bid as Refuel has taken the lead at the top of the stretch. It's Refuel on the outside and For Harp, and a host of pursuers coming on all sides, including Urban Legend on the extreme outside, coming with big strides. Outside of him, even step forward, and on the inside, Works For Me. What a finish all across the course, but Works For Me has the lead over Antares, who is service. Works For Me wins it. Pride in between horses, Miss Justify outside of her, St. Benedict's Prep, and still a long way to Justique. They're at the top of the stretch. Ways and Means. Scylla bumping with Irish Maxima as Ways and Means takes command and opens up 3. Now it's 4 coming to the 8th pole. Scylla trying her best, but is nowhere near Ways and Means, who towers over the competition in the bed of roses. Ways and Means opening up with every stride, strolls in by more than 6 lengths. Followed by Organite. Asbury Park is now asked to get going, starting to move up a bit on the extreme outside as the field turns for home. Ski Bum has been there every step of the way. He's confronted by Solutions, and here comes Asbury Park. Asbury Park just looks like he joined the race now and has run by them all. Asbury Park comes back in style. 4-length lead suddenly. A tremendous afternoon for Flavien Prat. This is his 4th. Asbury Park canters in. Arkhipov second. Tom Collins. Next to She Feels Pretty. She Feels Pretty. Yet to get her cue. Takes 3rd now as they start to sprint into the far turn. Edict has been going soft fractions. She Feels Pretty. Let loose on the outside of Beach Bomb. Beach Bomb makes the first move, takes the lead. She Feels Pretty comes to challenge. On the inside, Edict is back to 3rd. Give me another yellow colors, widest of all at the top of the stretch. And Beach Bomb is running a big race. She Feels Pretty goes to her, and She Feels Pretty takes the lead inside the final 1/8 of a mile. Beach Bomb's going to make her work for it. She Feels Pretty just in front of a very stubborn Beach Bomb. She Feels Pretty, yet another grade 1 for this magnificent daughter of...
Ahead for Marchand, moving in on Skinner. Marchand it's in, he scores! Marchand wins game 2 for the Panthers in double overtime.
Let's go. Thank God.
I love Ray Marchand.
He's a menace to society.
Been fantastic for years.
Fantastic.
Years my favorite player. I've got his jersey. I think I've got 3 of his
Oh my
jerseys.
God. I love to watch them hit him with the red. I think it's the funniest thing on the planet.
Did you see
And they wait for him.
in the last series where he was being interviewed and the girl, it's a WWE girl.
Yeah.
She's like, I think you've got a thing you have to do. And he's like, yeah, I do.
Yeah, I gotta go do it. Goes right under him.
Within a half length, moving in stylishly. There goes Nitrogen. She can wait no longer. Inhaling Bessie Abbott. And Frankie Dettori gets all over Mayday Ready, trying to make up some ground on Nitrogen, who is just cruising into the stretch. 111 and 2. And Nitrogen is just so far superior. This will be her 5th in a row as Nitrogen just gallops through the stretch for an afternoon workout in the Wonder again. Jose Ortiz just puts on the brakes as she will win by close to 15 lengths. Nitrogen, all alone in the Wonder again. The four back to Nakatomi, Nutella Fella, and Crazy Mason. 44-3 for the half. A quarter of a mile to go. It's Mulligan in front as they turn for home. Chasing gamely is Bookham Dano in second. Surveillance on the outside. 1 furlong left. Mulligan, Bookham Dano alongside. Bookham Dano and Mulligan. Bookham Dano, Mulligan, Mulligan, Bookham Dano in a thriller. Bookham Dano wears him down. Bookham Dano under a perfect ride. Hall of Famer Mike Smith and Rodriguez carved out that half in 47 3/5 seconds. Crudo a length and a half behind him in second. Journalism in the clear, getting a good trip. Uncaged at the rails. Sovereignty in between those two is fifth now and 4 lengths off the lead. Baeza has asked for a bit more at this stage. He's hard ridden. 6 lengths off the pace. Hill Road is trying to match strides with him. Heart of Honor has dropped out. 3/4 in 1:12-1. Journalism makes a decisive move with a quarter of a mile to go, and he takes command of the Belmont Stakes. Sovereignty angles out to try and run him down. It's a rematch of the Kentucky Derby as they come to the 8th bull, and here comes Sovereignty. Sovereignty goes right by Journalism once again, leaving absolutely no doubt who the best 3-year-old in the world is. Sovereignty and Junior Alvarado in the Belmont Stakes. Journalism.
The world's most famous archaeologist returns to North America to share the latest discoveries, reveal groundbreaking finds, and make the most thrilling announcements of his remarkable career. This summer, join Dr. Hawass on his largest lecture tour ever, coming to 33 cities across the United States and Canada from May through August. This event will make history, live on stage, and you won't want to miss it.
Opening quarter went in 22 2/5 seconds. No reserve, a 3-wide third, has to get after the top pair as Angel Gift gets underway. Orange Cap on the outside making headway. Bella Bello Banker and Miss Magical there at the top of the stretch with several chances. It is Nacho Problem fighting gamely. Garano Ranch on the inside. Garano Ranch, and here comes Angel Gift. Angel Gift has some serious class and runs right by them. Angel Gift in a sparkling debut, pulling away to score by 4. Miss Magical rallied into second. You gotta have hope. Chloe right up alongside through a quarter that went in 22 1/5 seconds. Chloe is up to take the lead. You gotta have hope. Back to second. 2 lengths clear of Fortuna Mia. Saturday Flirt is next as they reach the top of the stretch. Chloe goes wide as she comes to mid-stretch with a 2-length lead. Saturday Flirt is starting to pick up the momentum with each and every stride. Here comes Saturday Flirt on the outside of Chloe, and Saturday Flirt puts her away and will finish full of runs. Saturday Flirt handwritten to a soaring softly score.